So, hello everybody, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Hopefully, is welcome back to my channel for more and more people. I'm doing another video today, and as you can see from the previous videos, hopefully that you've seen them. Yeah, today we're in, and I'm gonna shift things a little bit. Now, here's the thing. While I don't really have the exact phrasing of the title of this video right now in the moment of recording, you're gonna see it. So yeah, because by the time this video is gonna be posted, obviously the title will be decided, but I know what this is gonna be about. So yeah, I do think that's no surprise because you can read right down below what this is going to be about. So let's get to the thing. Now, I've been thinking about this video in particular, for a couple of days because there's a lot of things that I have on my mind and there's a lot of things that I want to do. And yeah, I've been writing them down, but there's quite a lot of work behind these ideas, and I'm not saying that they're hard or anything, or I'm not going to do them, but it's going to take time. And because of that, in the whole picture of this channel, basically there are going to be some gaps, maybe created because of this, and I wanted to fill in those gaps with something. And then this idea came. The thing is, like I said in the previous videos, I've been trying, let's say, my luck, at doing YouTube before. It's not my first channel, and obviously because, well, nobody knows me and nobody has any idea who the hell I am, it's clear that I didn't go through with most of them. The thing is, I did manage to get into a better point with one channel than another channel, but that's all in the past because none of them are here today. And the thing is that also in another video, I mentioned the fact that I'm trying to do something, and also while thinking about the content, trying as much as I can to think as a viewer. There's also a little bit of a problem here because, well, you can have an idea, you can put it into practice, and it doesn't really live up to the theory that was set on paper, and I can really be honest with myself and understand that, well, it didn't work as planned, but at least is a way of putting myself out there and, trying to do. However, obviously, by taking a look back to the things that I already did, I can understand what I did and how I did it, and if it's good or bad, because I can take a look at every video there's up there on my channel and basically say, with the critical thinking of a viewer, well, if this wasn't me and this was somebody else, would I even be interested in the channel or the videos that this person makes? Again, I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, and I know that there are ways to improve. I'm looking for those. And here's the thing, whenever you start something, especially something like this, it's going to be a little bit hard in the beginning. Even though I said that I can take a look through the lens of the viewer, well, yeah, sure, that's the thing. But when you actually put the camera on you, you start recording, things are going to be a little bit different because you know what you want, to happen in front of your eyes in the video that you're watching from your favorite YouTuber. But if that's simple, if you take a camera and point it at yourself and try to film, you can have all those ideas inside your head, but you're not going to be able to just replicate that. It doesn't matter. It's okay, because it's a process. It's important to, start something and do something, and then, take a look at what you're doing and improve. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm not going to go into crazy details because I've been trying to wrap my head around this video that I'm making right now, and it became kind of a mess. It's not necessarily my best day, and yeah, I said, well, at least let's do the video. What's more than that, I don't really have like any clear idea about what I'm going to say. So it's all on the fly. I didn't make any kind of script. Also, I did not arrange any kind of bullet points to, keep me on track. And before I actually started recording, I wanted to do a little bit of a trial run, so to speak, basically trying to set up the things and see how they're going and try to kind of rehearse all of this in front of the camera. And when I started talking, all kinds of idea popped into my head because, like I said, I didn't have a clear line for this video, and I started going on and on and on and on with every single idea, and I spent quite a lot of time talking about random things. They had some connection to the video, but I was rambling quite a lot and I was diverging, and pretty much everything was all over the place. So yeah, I decided that I will take all of that and push it back. So I'm gonna go straight into the important details right now. Thing that I have decided with this kind of video is that eventually I'm gonna probably turn it into a series. Well, at least for the near future. And I'm thinking maybe for the first year or so. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen after that. The idea is simple. I've been trying to create something on YouTube for quite a long time, like I said before. Because of multiple reasons, I ended up quitting pretty much every single channel that I have made. This time around, I want things to be different, but there's one thing that kept going through my mind. At every single point in my life and at every single point when I tried to do something on YouTube, I actually wanted to see other creators share ideas and try to tell every other person that was interested to watch their videos what to do in order to get to that point, to increase their presence online. And the idea is that you can watch all kinds of videos like that, but for some reason, maybe, I'm saying maybe, there are videos out there like this, I don't know. I never got to see one of them. So I'm thinking, well, here's the thing. Yeah, sure. A lot of people say that you can do this or that, and you can increase your presence online, and you can have great numbers on YouTube or maybe any other platform online. And they're telling you to do this and that and this and that. Some of the things, they're quite easy to think about, some of them not. But the problem is, theory is one thing and practice is another. Also, it's clear that you need to have a little bit of luck in all of this. So, what I did not see in all of the videos that I've seen is somebody taking a detailed look at what they were doing from the starting point. Even though we're talking about very low numbers, like one single digit. Yeah, nobody was doing that. I understand why, because it's not interesting, it's not eye-catching, but hey, it's the real thing. This is what happens on YouTube. Basically, that underlines the fact that I have no online presence prior to this, basically, so everything is just started from zero. Now, I have started this channel basically a month ago, and I have to be honest that this being a journey, like straight out of the gate from zero, well, it's going to be a little bit complicated, and I'm not expecting great results. There are things that I can do, and I know some of them. Many of them, I have an idea about them, or I've seen them somewhere, and I'm going to try to research them and try to put everything into perspective. But the thing is, this is just the beginning. So right now, I know things are going to be slow, and I'm trying to put as much content out there as I can, and then trying to figure out exactly when to pace things out the right way. So what I'm going to do right now is basically take a look at my progress, whatever that is, and show my progress. And you know what? I mean, I don't care, and it doesn't really matter if people are going to be laughing about it, because it's something. And to be honest, starting from zero and doing nothing, like in terms of, spending actual money promoting this, making ads or anything like that, just, sitting here, filming, editing, posting about it, and just waiting for things to come. This happened to be a better situation than I was ever imagining to be. I mean, sure, I have some expectations and I want things to be great, but you know what? I did not think that they could go this good. Maybe one day I'm gonna have big numbers on this platform, who knows? And I really want that, but I have to understand the fact that it is a process. It has to start somewhere, and that point is actually zero, because that's where everything began. This is the first thing that I'm seeing when I'm opening my channel. It's not really something that it's great. I know it's not necessarily curated and all, but again, it's the beginning. It's 1 month. It's not much content out there. It's a couple of videos that you can see, and yeah, you can take a look at the numbers, and I surely know that this is not impressive at all, but come on, I mean, based on what I just told you about the fact that I haven't really done anything in terms of promotion or anything, it's just film, edit, post, and that was it. I think some of the numbers are quite good. So basically in about 20 days, because that's pretty much the time that I had when I, started to record and post all these videos, this is what I got. So we have 6 videos right here. One of them is the Hello World video, which is basically nothing, so we can discard that. And 5 of them are the actual videos on this channel. And you can take a look at the subscriber count, which is at 3 right now. And sure, it's not that great. It's not an impressive. I know it's not a big number, but hey, I got 3 subscribers by doing all that I did online with that kind of effort, and for me it's absolutely great. And what I can see is that I have to just deliver a big thank you to whoever wanted to take a look on my channel and even stop to drop a subscribe. First things first is the 0 subscriber special that I did. It's a weird video, I know, but I did it more than once when I started other channels. I thought it's a funny idea. It's not original, obviously. I've seen other people do it online, and I've seen other people react to other people's video about 0 subscribers, having that kind of thing, and I thought it's just interesting, so I started with that basic. Then I wanted to kind of have some video that's the welcoming journey, and then I just went and had an idea about Blue Monday, so I just did a video about that. The next 2 that you're gonna see here, they're a little bit better and not so much. Well, it's not really that big whenever I go and post a video. So the last video that I have posted is one that's about Kaizenat, and it's at 4 views, and probably is gonna have a little bit traction later, because the video before that is also a video about Kaizenat, and I know how this looks. There's a thing where what he does right now is basically kind of aligned with my ideas. It's not something that's, strictly specific to me or to him or to anyone else. But yeah, because of this coincidence, I thought that I could kind of use this to talk about a bit. So I tried to make videos about the situation, explaining things, and also trying to make some thumbnails. By the way, those are made by yours truly, the expert designer in PowerPoint, actually, and give those videos some titles just to draw our attention, because at this point, like, I need it. Then when you go to see the numbers in more detail, this is what you get. I mean, this is what I get for the last 28 days. It's not necessarily the full 28 days, because I said, like, I don't have the first post basically being posted, really posted out there in this span of time, so it's more like 20 days or something like that. But yeah, in that amount of time, my channel got 138 views, which is great. Also, as you can see, again, 3 subscribers and a total of 2.8 hours of watch time, which is absolutely great, because I mean, I only have like 5 real videos and they're not really lengthy, so having that amount of watch time is absolutely great, so I'm grateful for that. Now the next page is where things get a little bit more interesting for me, because I have the whole content page basically being shown out here, and you see again 138 views, which is great. And the biggest number that you can ever see on this channel, at least for right now, I hope, is 4.4K. That's how many impressions I got to make with this video. Now, the impression click-through rate, which is probably one of the most important things, is at 2.5%. Sure, it's really bad, you can think about it like that, but it's a channel that is only in its inception, without any kind of help, and starting from absolute zero, like a nobody on the internet. that's pretty okay. Now, obviously, I'm hoping things will be better. And as you can take a look at things, you know, you go through those specific moments of videos that I've been posted, and I actually managed to hit a certain moment where I got for the Kaizenat video like around 60% or something like that, the click-through rate, which was absolutely amazing. But obviously, you have to take into account that there are gaps where you don't post, where nobody's gonna watch your channel or your videos, especially in this situation where you're at the beginning. So, you know, when things balance out, obviously the low numbers will gonna win. Another thing that's important to note is what the hell is happening online on YouTube, especially. Well, I have my videos on one side because those are going to be compared to one another, and obviously the Kaizenat video is the well performing video of this situation. But then again, you have the different ways in which people come to my channel, and it's absolutely great to see that, you know, you have suggested videos, you know, even though it's not the top one, is like 12% here. Well, that's good, that's impressive, because people see my video while they watch other videos. My video gets suggested, and you know, they click on it, which is great. Pretty much the last thing on here on the list today, and it's the audience tab, where I can see that something really great is happening here. Again, 3 subscribers, but in total 95 people, so it's almost 100 for about a month. You know, again, since the very first real post to this day, we're not really a full month in, we're not full 28 days. But yeah, I think when we're gonna count the full 28 days, I'm hopefully gonna see more people, and it's gonna be above 100. That would be great. And also, I'm hoping that the Kaizenat video will get a little bit more traction, you know, and go to break that 100 views barrier. That will be amazing. So what you just seen right now is the situation of my channel as of this moment. Okay, yeah, and even though there are more categories in this analytics tab, I don't really have a lot of info on all of them. Some of them are without any kind of info because, again, the channel is brand new, so there's not really much data to be shown by YouTube towards me to really understand what the hell is going on. So basically, this is what I wanted to say about this whole thing. If you're trying to build something, it doesn't matter what it is, you should really start doing it. This is the best way in which I can explain things. I showed you that even if you don't have anything, you start from zero, there's a possibility to do something, basically, even with low numbers. You just have to understand that you don't have to go crazy about it, and you don't have to put your brain like out of action because you think constantly about how you're not going to be successful at this. Because I am starting from absolutely nowhere, and I know I have said this so many times by now, there's not a lot of factors that can push me right out there into the sun in front of everybody. While I would like for that to be a thing, well, unfortunately it isn't. So I have to just work with what I have. Again, because this is still in the beginning, even though I have some pretty good videos, you know, in the chamber, there's going to be some time until I can actually do them, film them, edit them, and post them online. Until that, I am trying to put myself out there so that I can be way more comfortable with the camera, that I can be way more comfortable to talk about all the things that I want to talk, and, you know, trying to create a base for everything that is about to come. Hopefully, what you saw will shed some light. Maybe you had some questions and you wanted to see all the numbers of somebody that just basically started on YouTube, and you know, maybe you wanted to do that and you kind of felt like you were going nowhere and your numbers were looking like that and you felt discouraged. It's okay. Things are going to happen eventually, and even though you might have some high expectations like myself or maybe anybody who wants to start a channel, well, even if they go slow, eventually you're going to be there. Just stay on track. With that being said, I'm going to be seeing you on the next one.